Welcome back to today, guys. Time for another anime uh, first impression video. So sorry, guys. I stumbled on my words because I'm writing down my reaction schedule for the winter, and instead of saying first impressions, I was going to say reaction. But it's an anime first impression video. This is on a series that it's not airing in the season, so that's why it's late in the season. I'm posting this video. It is one that is quote unquote retro of a series, but I mean it's only 12 years. It's been 12 years. For a lot of people, it is retro. It's crazy. I have kids that come up to me that I'll help in school, and they were born in the 2010, 2009, and it's like, oh my gosh, So yeah, I guess it could be retro for some of you guys, depending who you are. So yeah, 2012 anime series, 12 episodes. It aired from, I guess it was during the spring season. There is an actual action film as well that came out in 2018 on this series, as well as 10 volumes of a manga behind it. So, pretty popular, you would think, but the title is not as popular as I expected. And this is going to be Kids on the Slope. Now, Kids on the Slope is you can find it on hidive. It is both dubbed and subbed, so I'll be watching it and hopefully finishing it up. But it ended up being a series genre wise more than I expected. It is a slice of life, coming of age, and it was under the romance. I don't know who the romance is from, because we have three kind of main characters, but I kind of feel like it might be BL, but I don't know. I could be wrong. So we follow the life of two boys specifically. We follow the life of Nishimi, who comes from a wealthy family, and Kawabuchi, who he is kind of, um, he's kind of like the bully of the school. Now, before anything, gosh, I'm already jumping into the series. If you haven't done so by now, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Give some love by commenting, liking, and sharing. You guys can also follow me on social media in the description below. Watch my other first impression videos, my reaction videos, my review videos. Hopefully, you enjoy all that fun stuff that I post. Okay, let's go back to this. So, it follows these two guys. Nishimi, he almost every year, if not more, of his life, he's gone to a new school. So he's new to the school. He's used to the moving. He's used to being the weird kid. He's used to like not having friends, and um, he ends up kind of crossing paths with Kawabuchi because at one point his social anxiety hits, and he needs to get fresh air. So he wants to go to the roof to get fresh air. The roof is locked, and behold, the class bully Kawabuchi has the keys. Now he sees Kawabuchi basically fight about two, three guys for the key, and this is like red flag to Nishimi that um, he shouldn't mess with him. Now, um, we see that Nishimi does have money because at one point he says like if you want the key you have to pay this much money, and he's like okay, I'll get you the money eventually, but I need the key today. And that just shows that he's okay with just flaunting his wealth to people. He ends up there's this whole like, oh, we're in the same class because Kawabuchi goes to class eventually after lunch. He is basically corrected or yelled at by a classmate, um, Ritsuko, and Ritsuko is the girl, and we don't know much about her in the first episode, but we know she's going to be a main character because she is in the cover with them. So I don't know. Again, I don't know who the romance is between, but anyways, she is in the picture. I guess she'll be more important in the second episode, but in this first episode, she's kind of more of the one that connects Kawabuchi with Nishimi because they both have passions, and Nishimi has passion with classical music, specifically in the piano, and Kawabuchi has specific passion in jazz music, specifically in drums. So they kind of butt heads because if you ever been in the in the world of music, classical and jazz don't always go together, and that's just because classical likes to keep a structure and jazz is the opposite. It's like there is no structure. If we want to be in 7/4 or 12/8, which it doesn't make sense, but why not? I mean, I've seen songs in 11/8 and songs in just weird time signatures and keys that are just like why we choose even that key, but that's just how jazz is, right? Um, and so they do butt heads, but Ritsuko kind of gets them together, and that's how the episode ends, kind of like them realizing, and more Nishimi, because he starts listening to some of that jazz music that they can actually do something about it. So um, I don't know if it's going to be a lot of music in this series, but I do feel like it's going to be a major thing that moves the story. So personally, coming in into or re-entering anime because I had watched anime at a younger age, and then I stopped, and then I re-entered watching anime whenever Your Lie in April came out. Music anime is just close to my heart. I love it. The Blue Orchestra that just released, I really love that series as well. There's a lot of music series that have touched my heart, and I like the drama behind those. Um, Appreciate it more just because I myself was in high school, was in orchestra, was in band, was in choir. I did all the music stuff that you can think of. I did mariachi for a few years as well. So just the passion of my youth being in music, and even now as I still play instruments in different areas of my life, it's just I connect more to them, to that drama at least. So yeah, I really do like these type of anime. So having that in mind, I'm probably gonna finish this one faster than the other stuff that I'm watching, but that's fine. I really, really, really enjoy it, and I hope it ends up being what I expected it to be. Again, I hadn't heard a lot of it, so I'm really surprised that it has so much behind it. Like it has a lot of volumes, and it has even a live action movie, which not really sure if I can find it, but I'll try my best to look for it. Maybe even watch that as well. So, um, anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching this. If you haven't done so by now, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Give some love by commenting, liking, and sharing. You guys can follow me on social media. And guys, like always, don't be strangers. See you guys.